Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'm going to look at the REMIX starter pack. Comes with a bag and 8 discs, and it only costs $40. How good is it? Let's find out. All right, if you guys haven't heard yet, on Amazon there's a disc golf company called REMIX Disc Golf. Now, most of us who've heard about this already have already figured out that MVP is behind REMIX Disc Golf. Now, if you don't believe me, I ordered this pack, and look, I got a thank you letter from MVP itself with a warranty behind it. Also, if you don't know this trick already, MVP has a very unique way of making discs. In fact, all their discs that they make end up having 3 little dimple circles on the bottom that are the telltale sign that it's made from MVP. On Amazon Prime Day, they're running a special deal. I think it was $39, somewhere around there. I ordered the 8-pack. You never know what you're gonna get. They do guarantee that you'll get some putters, some mids, and some drivers. So let's see what I got in mine. These are all in premium plastic, just like I said. So I got 2 Eldridges. Now these are in the Aura plastic, those of you who are familiar with Thought Space Athletics. Then I got the Torpedo, which is like their Pathfinder Mustang type disc. Then I got a Battleship. This is like their Bobcat, an overstable mid-range. Then I got a Spartan, which is like a Mantra. Rumble, which is like their Construct. Ronin, which is like a Votum. And the Behemoth, which is like their Destroyer or their Synapse. I'm gonna let you guys be the judge on how you think these compare to the Thought Space and Mint lineup. All right, so I've got the Eldridge versus the Praxis. My 2 cents, Praxis and the Eldridge are very close. I'd say the Eldridge is a little bit more stable than the Praxis. The Ronin versus the Votum. Between the Ronin and the Votum, I mean, I love my Votum, so, you know, this Ronin's not too far off from it, but you're never gonna draw me away from my Votums. Those things are great. The Torpedo versus the Pathfinder. Torpedo and the Pathfinder, very similar. I think the Torpedo might be a little bit more straight. The Aura B Pathfinders are very overstable in my opinion, and this Torpedo seems to go a little bit straighter than that. The Construct versus the Rumble. My 2 cents on these 2 discs is I really like the Construct, but man, this Rumble is very close to it. I think the Construct might be a little bit more straight, which I definitely prefer in a disc just like this. The Bobcat versus the Battleship. Between the Bobcat and the Battleship, man, these are very close. They even look very similar with the plastic too. But yeah, can't go wrong with either of these. If you're into Thought Space and you can't wait for them to come out with an overstable mid, go pick you up a Battleship. The Spartan versus the Mantra. Between the Spartan and the Mantra. Yeah, I don't know what it is about the Spartan. It just feels like it's a little bit too touchy for me. I can't quite get the angles right on it. Not a big fan of it. Mantra is definitely a better disc for sure. The Behemoth versus the synapse. All right, between the Behemoth and the synapse, man, these are both meat hooks. I have no business throwing either of these at this point. These things need to beat in a whole lot more before I throw them. But yeah, both very overstable. If you need something to hook up real quick, give you a nice flare skip, but not go very far with my arm speed, go with the synapse. Well, as you guys can see here, there are definitely similarities between these molds. I don't think they're the exact same mold, but they're very, very, very close. I don't think it's a good practice for MVP to sell the exact same mold that they're contracted to another company to sell. That's not good business practice. So I'm pretty sure when a company like Mint or ThoughtSpace is contracting out a disc from a company like MVP, they're gonna send them several different versions of a disc to have them try out, and they pick out the one that they want. Now they're gonna be left over with some extra versions that nobody has claimed. So I feel like these REMIX molds are probably some of those molds that were rejected by both Mint and ThoughtSpace, and MVP thought, instead of throwing these away since we got them, let's make some use out of them. So that's my theory behind this. Hey, if you guys have another theory, let me know in the comments below. I'm gonna take some of these discs out on the course to try them out, so make sure you tune in for those coming up in the next couple weeks. Till next time, peace out.